Get ready to match some Memphians. It is Thursday night at 8:30 Central Time, which means we're drinking some Riverside Rye, and we are playing Matching in Memphis. Welcome. I'm your host and your hero, Kevin Cerrito. Glad to have you here. Matching in Memphis starts soon. It starts right now. As I introduce you to my panel this evening, we've got a great panel. Introducing first from Rise and Grind City Media. She's also the pre and post game host of your Memphis Grizzlies. Her name is Jessica Benson. She's back with us on the panel tonight. Good evening, Jessica. How are you?
Good evening.
Thanks for coming back with us tonight. I know you got to get up early.
I do. My alarm goes off at 4:45, and then again at 5, and then again at 5:15 if we're feeling frisky.
All right, so we will get you off of here in plenty of time to push snooze. All right, also joining us on the panel, returning one of the favorites here on Matching in Memphis. She is the co-host of the You Look Like show. Her name is Katrina Coleman. She's back. Katrina, how are you?
Doing fantastic, as well as can be.
It's been a few weeks. Glad to have you back on the panel. Making her debut this evening, she writes for the Daily Memphian. She's also the creator of Things I Saw This Week, a newsletter that you can subscribe to. We'll talk more about that later. She's Elle Perry, and she joins us. Elle, how are you? You're a little sideways. We'll get that fixed, I'm sure. How are you, though?
I'm good. How are you?
Thanks for being with us tonight. Looking forward to having you play along. Also with us back for a second go around. He calls himself a Mr. 901. He is he's a manager with 901 Wrestling and the host of Talking Tommy, the live stream on Twitch. Tommy Jacks is here.
Kevin, you know how this goes by now, right?
What's that?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am known from coast to coast like butter and toast, imitated by the rest because I am the best around because I brought wrestling back to this town. The only reason Memphis wrestling is relevant again, I am Mr. 901, Tommy Jacks.
Well, there you go. All right. I disagree with some of that, but we'll continue. We'll bring in now. He is a pajama record holder and a musician. He needs no introduction on Thursday nights. If you're watching Matching in Memphis, you know by now. Muck Sticky, what's up, Muck?
What's up, baby? How y'all doing? Yeah.
Glad to have you here with us, Muck, for another fun, exciting evening of matching.
It's going to be a wild one tonight.
It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild, almost guaranteed. So if you're watching on Facebook, we're streaming on Facebook on multiple channels over there on Facebook. You can watch on the Cerrito Entertainment page. You might be watching on Jessica Benson's page or the 901 Wrestling page or Muck Sticky's page. Wherever you're watching, we're going to check the comments over there on the Cerrito Entertainment page. You can also be watching on Twitter. We are live at Cerrito on Twitter. We are at Cerrito or Trivia, I believe, is our handle over there on Twitch, and you can find us on YouTube as well. So we're all over the place. CerritoEntertainment.com is where you can find those links pretty quickly. That's CerritoEntertainment.com. We are playing for prizes and for fun tonight, so you can win prizes if you want to win them. The forms are up at CerritoEntertainment.com, and you'll have a form per question. There are 5 different questions tonight. You can play along with your quarantined friends and family, however you want to. You hang out with your friends digitally or 6 feet apart tonight. It's up to you. Let's go over how this works really fast. We've been doing this now. This is week number 14.
Wow. Holy cow. It's been that many. How many did I miss in the beginning? Only just like 1 or 2, right?
You've been here for a lot of them. I don't know the official number. I'm gonna try to calculate that. You've been here for more than half. I know that. And
I'm willing to bet one of your watchers knows, and they're going to tell you exactly, and they're going to give all the dates and times of appearances. People are going to know. Put it in the comments.
That is true. Muck has the records. So many different records.
Hair, Katrina.
Thank you.
It looks cool.
Purple.
I want to put some purple in my hair.
You know, you're one who could do it at any time, but I don't have to go in and abide by dress code anymore. So
hey, I got something that I think I'm going to do the same thing. Check it out. You see what I got? Can you see it?
Is that a Little Shop of Horrors?
It is.
Feed me.
Wait, is that new?
Yeah, brand new. Just done in the middle of the night last night.
I know you have talked about Little Shop of Horrors quite a few times
Audrey.
actually on
Audrey
Matching in
too.
Memphis. Jessica, you're a big theater fan. What would you get a tattoo of Little Shop of Horrors?
I don't think I would, but I'm very impressed with the commitment to Audrey there. That's especially a middle of the night tattoo. That means like Little Shop of Horrors was on your mind.
But that is really theater tattoos. That's one of the coolest ones that you probably could get. Is there what, Jessica? Would you get a tattoo of? What would you get a tattoo of?
I don't think I could do a theater tattoo.
If you had to,
I don't know.
think on it. Think on it. We have time.
Tattoo?
We have time. Let me know.
Okay, thank you.
On the spot.
The tattoo artist will not be arriving into your house in about 45 more minutes.
Good to know. Good to know.
We're doing this live. All right. Before we get going, we do have to remind folks that this is a live after hours game show, and that the answers and the best team names that you might hear tonight do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Cerrito Entertainment or any of the sponsors. Viewer discretion is advised.
That makes me laugh every time.
It makes me feel bad every time.
You're the reason.
No.
I sincerely thought I was
They
the
weren't
second time I
doing
came
that.
on.
And then this one week, I chugged a whole bottle of Riverset Rye on camera. And the next week, there's this disclaimer.
Let's tell people how to play. If you don't know how to play, it's very easy. I mentioned you can play with your friends. You can just play along and post in the comments if you would like. But if you want to try to win some prizes, we are giving prizes away from Riverset Rye, including swag like this hat that I have on. Riverset Rye, our presenting sponsor every week. But you can get your team together however you like, any way you
Love
like.
Riverset Rye.
What's that?
I love Riverset Rye.
I know you do. We
saw.
watched you drink a lot of it that time. Teams will have about 2 minutes to answer each question. There's no right or wrong answers. You're just trying to match with the panel. You get 1 point for per each match. So feel free again to share in the comments and talk to people about the answers. And the winning team, we're getting prizes, including for best team name. So come up with a good team name as we play tonight. Let's get to question number 1, y'all. You can submit your answers now at CerritoEntertainment.com. We have question 1, Pink Blank. Pink today at your neighborhood liquor store. This here's Riverset, along with some ginger beer and some lime. That is their signature cocktail, the Memphis Mule, that you can enjoy. I had one of those last week. Riverset ginger beer and lime. I got a little tea and whiskey this evening. But shout out to Riverset, presenting sponsor. We've been doing this. This is week 14. All 14 weeks. We've been brought to you by Riverset Rye. Pick them up, drink local as you play local during the week. So question number 1 is Pink Blank. Pink Blank. So I threw that question out there to Jessica about the theater tattoo. I'd love to know if anybody watching has a theater tattoo or would get one. Feel free to let us know in the comments. Again, we're checking the comments on the Cerrito Entertainment Facebook page, on Twitch, YouTube, and on Twitter. I believe Periscope will send me what's happening over there if people comment. All right. Pink Blank, I'm going to give you a couple extra minutes. Elle, you're our new panelist tonight. I want to introduce you to folks who may not be familiar with your work. If they subscribe to the Daily Memphian, they might be. Of course, we've had many Daily Memphian writers on the panel. It's your debut today, but not only do you write for the Daily Memphian, what I'm a big fan of is your newsletter. Can you tell folks about this?
Sure. It's called Things I Saw This Week. It's on Substack. So it's thingsisawthisweek.substack.com. And it's literally things I saw this week. So a lot of art stuff, food stuff, just random things that I come across.
Art, culture, food, cities, and more is how you describe it. And it really is like, I love the food coverage, the food and beverage coverage in there. And you've got your TV reviews on certain shows. So things I saw this week.substack.com. We just got a Substack. It's a famous Substack, which is cerrito.substack.com to subscribe to our newsletter. And I stumbled upon yours when we were setting ours up, and I was like, how have I not been reading this already? And I am now a subscriber, but it really is. Get that sent to your email box. Get some cool links, and you'll be amazed at some of the cool stuff that Elle sees during the week, including rugs that look like CDs. Wasn't that on one of them?
Yeah, that's like the coolest thing.
Yeah. Very cool, but very good. Glad to have you with us on the panel. So we're going for pink blank. Let us know in the comments what you are saying, what you think the answers are. Pink blank, what you think you are putting down for pink blank, and we'll go to our panel here. Question number 1, pink blank. Jessica Benson, we're starting with you tonight. Pink blank.
I said pink flamingo.
Pink flamingo. Oh, I like that one. Pink flamingo. Pink flamingo. Katrina, pink flamingo.
I watched a showing of Pink Flamingo at the College of Arts once, and it was a bunch of like older donors who I don't think had seen it before, and it was so exciting to watch them watch the last where Divine eats the dog poop, and they were
you're getting some spoilers out here.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
The movie's like 40 years old. Catch up, bro.
Okay.
All right.
Katrina,
So my answer.
Before your answer though, what color is your hair though? What color is it?
It pinky purpley. Stuff's happening up there. I don't
That's
know,
my
man.
answer. Pink is Katrina's hair color.
All right, pink
I thought
blank.
it was mulberry.
Possibly. That's how I got it. Actually, I just mashed up a bunch of no. Because we're matching in Memphis. Pink Palace.
Oh yes.
I miss you, Piggly Wiggly. It's been a long time since I've been kicked out of a Piggly Wiggly because I was too drunk to be in one. And
Now you just get kicked out of Cash Saver instead.
I'm old now. I stay home and drink. It was my early 20s.
Pink Palace. I like it. Pink Flamingo, Pink Palace. Oh, you're up. What do we got? Pink blank.
I'm gonna continue with the animal theme and say Pink Panther.
Oh, Pink
Ah.
Panther. That's right. Got
But don't.
two animals right here. I like it. Pink Panther, Pink Flamingo, Pink Palace, Tommy Jacks, Pink blank.
Well, in the pre-show, the virtual green room, if you will, I had said that Katrina was my favorite panelist.
He did.
You
It's
remember
true.
that, right?
It's on record now.
You did say
That's
that,
right.
yes.
I did say that. Pink Palace, baby.
Okay.
I'm Mr. 901. Come on. It's got to be Memphis.
Got to go with the Memphis answer.
Memphis.
Pink blank. All right, Muck. What do you have here? Pink blank.
I have a real hard time with this one because there's so many good possible answers. My first thought was pink is my favorite color.
Yeah.
Like the Aerosmith song, but
Yes,
that's a
very
little
good.
too much to put in a thing.
That's never
So-
stopped you before.
So we're gonna give people many opportunities for their half a point if they get a tiebreaker with this one here, because I've got 3 answers that didn't stay and then 1 that did. So my first one was taco, pink taco.
Pink taco. Okay.
It's a
Geez.
stand before you go getting all weird. It's a stand out in California. You can go.
Great
if anybody's a-
restaurant. It's a great restaurant.
Is it?
See, there you go. All right. Somebody knows. All right. Then my next one was Panther. All right. See, we're all.
But
we're
you're
drinking
crossing
this.
these out, though. You're crossing them out.
Yeah, but they're half a points in case of tiebreaker.
Correct.
So
yes.
then I had Palace. But of
Huh?
course, I had to go with the rock and roll. Pink Floyd, baby.
Pink Floyd.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So only 2
I was
panel
listening
matches.
to the wall last night while I was getting tattooed, by the way.
This is fantastic. So we've got Pink Flamingo, Pink Palace, a couple of Pink Palaces, and a Pink Panther and a Pink Floyd. Those are pretty good. Good answers from the panel here to start things off. Let's see if we can keep the trend going as we go to our next question tonight. Question number 2. Again, as Muck alluded to there, and Muck's crossouts do not count as matches. However, if you do match those, they do come and play at the end of the night in the event of a tie. In the event of a tie, the most Muck matches come into play. As we go to question number 2, Elijah says he only drives to West Memphis when he wants to go to blank.
Jesus.
Elijah says he only drives to West Memphis when he wants to go to blank. This is question number 2.
I have to warn the panel that I am from West Memphis, so I won't be offended by anything you say.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I had to put the West Memphis question in here for you, Katrina. You can
You're still my
submit your answers. Let us know in the chat if you put anything else besides what you put. Pink blank. Let us know in the comments or the chat, depending on what service you're on. Pink blank to get things started. So pink blank.
Who's
Elijah
Elijah,
says
by the way?
he only drives to West Memphis when he wants to go to blank. A very matching a Memphis question here to get things underway. This portion of the show here, question number 2, being brought to you by the patrons of Cerrito Entertainment. Since the start of the pandemic, we've reinvented what we are doing here, including playing game shows every week virtually with y'all. And we launched a Patreon very recently to expand our offerings and reward those who directly want to support what we do. So when you become a patron, you get exclusive content, games, live streams, voting power, and more. You can become a patron at patreon.com/Cerrito. We have a patron-only monthly virtual bingo night we're going to be doing. We'll be giving you discounted tickets to our paid events, our best team name of the month, Cerrito Trivia, the home game, getting sent out, and more. So become a patron today, patreon.com/Cerrito. Big thanks to all of our current patrons right now. Question number 2, back on the screen. Does somebody need something?
I was gonna say, I appreciate that one of your patrons seems very upset with you. That was a big thumbs down. Like one of the pictures.
Oh, what? Oh, oh, go back to that.
She's so mad.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it's very thumbs down.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even realize that. But anyway, they all look like they're having fun except that one person. Oh, Elijah says he only drives to West Memphis when he wants to go to blank. This is going to be very interesting. Katrina from West Memphis, of course. Jessica, it's well documented. She lives in downtown Memphis, so I'm sure she makes some treks across the bridge. And we'll see what the rest of the panel said. Muck goes everywhere, so probably goes to West Memphis, Tunica, and all over Millington, all in one night.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man.
Also, West Memphis, I actually worked at the dog track at one point, the midnight to 8 a.m. shift.
What?
Yep.
What were you doing?
I was a bartender in, this is what it's called, the Blounge. It's a bar/lounge, so they called it Blounge.
The lounge.
It was probably the saddest place I've ever been in my life.
Sounds like a place where the Golden Girls would go.
I just watched a lot of Law and Order and asked people to leave. It's 5 a.m.
You watched Law and Order at the dog track?
Well, at work.
This is pre-casino gambling there, right?
No, this was just after they had kicked off. And it's gaming. It's games of skill. They're not a casino. It's technically games of skill.
You're right. But watching Law and Order at the dog track. All right. Which they are getting rid of the dogs.
Good.
From what I hear. All right, Jessica, you're up first. Elijah says he only drives to West Memphis when he wants to go to blank.
Speaking of Elijah, shout out to my boy Elijah Mitchell, man. He's doing better from what I understand. I don't know if he's watching or not, but y'all may know Boo Mitchell, his son Elijah. Shout out to Elijah.
Shout out.
Yep.
All right, Jessica.
All right. I have driven to West Memphis to go to the Dairy Queen because there are no Dairy Queens in this area, which is just blasphemy. And I've driven to West Memphis to cover some high school football games at West Memphis. Shout out to the Blue Devils. But if you're going to West Memphis, you're probably going to the Southland Casino, or as I just learned, the Southland Games of Skill.
Gaming and racing.
Yes.
I think casino is in the name now. I do think since they changed the laws in Arkansas like last year, they just changed the laws recently.
I'm behind. Arkansas is getting all the sin.
Where all the active dog tracks could become casinos or something. So like some crazy law. But games of skill. So you've been over there. All right, this is always interesting. Dairy Queen, that's a good point, Jessica, which is something that doesn't get talked about very much, is Memphis's lack of Dairy Queens. They are all over the South.
Queen. What do you need a Dairy Queen
for?
for?
We do have Dixie Queen. Have you been to Dixie Queen? They're open later than Dairy Queen.
Do they have blizzards that you turn them upside down and the ice cream doesn't come out? I don't.
Yeah, but that's commercialized.
You know
that's a little commercialized.
I think
Tommy's got
orders that make the paper bag see through. That's what they got.
And they call you baby when you order.
You Skippy baby.
All right, Katrina, you're up. You're the expert here on driving to West Memphis. But why does Elijah? He only drives there when he's going to what?
I pulled a muck sticky here. and I decided to be positive because my first answer was to smell farts. You guys know how it smells, but to go to the Walmart.
The Walmart, yes.
And it has to specifically match the Walmarts, or you're not truly from the area.
Yes.
The Walmart. That makes sense. Jessica, you never just go over there to go to Walmart.
I've not ventured to the West Memphis Walmart. It's been on
That was the closest Walmart to like East Memphis for a minute. It was close. Of course they got that new one out there. So we've got Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen was not the answer. We have people doing Dairy Queen vomit emoji in the comment.
Dairy Queen shaming.
Just the casino. Well, Dairy Queen. I don't eat. I like Dairy Queen's dessert. Yes, a Blizzard is good.
Yeah, what else are you going to Dairy Queen for? You don't go for the grill of the chill and grill. You go for the chill. It's like such a West Coast thing. We go to Dairy Queen all the time. That's where we don't
go. I didn't even realize there was one in West Memphis. It makes sense. I'm gonna have to start making the trek over there for the Dairy Queen. You've inspired.
It's in a truck stop. You can also get a knife shaped like a dragon.
The truck stop.
We have. It is. Yeah. There's very few. Like there's that Dairy. We have the random Dairy. There's like a random Dairy Queen off of Walnut Grove somewhere, or Macon Road in Cordova, where there's nothing around it. It's a gas station. And you've made the trek. You've gone out. Jessica's definitely.
No, I've only gone to the one in West. Okay. This only happened once, and we've been here for 4 years, so we need to up the Dairy Queen game. But we were just craving blizzards from Dairy Queen, and it was either drive all the way out to Cordova or go to the truck stop in West Memphis. The answer is obvious.
It's much closer. All right, Elle, you're up. West Memphis. Elijah only travels there when he does blank. When he needs to go to blank. Ponchos. Yes, another good answer. There are ponchos in West Memphis. So there's only there's what's that one other poncho. So you only have two choices, but that's the original. All right, we've got Tommy Jacks up. I think we have just done the commercial for the West Memphis Tourism Association. So far, is there an answer that has not been said?
There's no tourism. There's just businesses you like.
There's probably one that hadn't been said. I'm just going to tell you. Between mine and Muck's, I'm sure. Now, I've personally been to West Memphis to go to the GameStop because that's where I get Funko Pops because nobody there collects them. There's a little tip.
Oh, nobody in West Memphis collects the Funko Pops.
It's good for figures too. Same thing.
See, there you go.
Well, look at this.
So forgive me on this, Katrina, but when I do go over there, it seems like this happens to me every time. So Elijah only goes to drop IQ points.
Ooh, a heel move here.
Fun fact about West Memphis, a few years ago, there was a giant freeze and not enough citizens left their water dripping, and the main line in the city actually froze up. So, wow. I mean, sorry, West Memphians.
Wouldn't you know who won the pony?
I'm allowed to say it.
All right. I don't know if Tommy got a match on that one, the drop IQ points. Sure. Hey, if anybody's watching from West Memphis, let us know before you click that X on your
Kevin,
tab.
If they try to fight you, just send me in. You don't want to fight somebody from West Memphis. I'm the only one qualified.
There you go. I got Katrina and I've got 2 or 3 guys I manage. I'll be fine.
Or just wrestlers and smart asses.
Tommy does have a stable. All right. Elijah says he only drives to West Memphis when he wants to go to blank. You're up, Muxicky.
Well, okay. Well, I gave this one a lot of thought. I really did. And before I reveal my answers, I do want to say that I love West Memphis. I spent a lot of time over there. There was this one time I remember when I was like 14 years old, these friends of mine that were from there, they're like, hey, man, let's go hang out back in West Memphis. And I was like, all right. So I got in the car with these 4 dudes, and I didn't really know them too well. And I was sitting in the back seat in the middle. And we go into West Memphis, and we turn down this little dirt road. And all of a sudden, dude turns off the headlights of his car and steps on the gas really fast. And we just start like jumping stuff and like going all over the place. And it turns out we were in some big, vast, hilly gravel park or something. This is a place where people do this kind of thing regularly, but I wasn't aware that that's what we were doing. So
it was either the sand pits or Bill's Grill. I know these places because the sand pits, you can do that.
Yeah, it was the sand pits. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah, in West Memphis, what do? You just drive around real fast on some sand.
After that, I stand by my
it was
answer.
kind of crazy. So my first answer was not that, the sand pits. I couldn't remember what it's called, but
Southland, yes.
Southland. And then I thought, yeah, that's okay. That's a half a pointer. And then I thought OG Ponchos, which, by the way, I worked at Ponchos White Station in summer for about 2 years when I was young. So shout out to Ponchos. But then I always have to go through West Memphis when I go somewhere else in Arkansas.
To go somewhere else.
Oh my gosh.
I told you between us two, nobody was getting points on that one.
That's good.
Everything I said, that was the most disrespectful. Good job, Muck.
I was not trying to be disrespectful. And that's why I pre-qualified it by saying I love West Memphis. But sometimes that's you just go through there because you're going, to somewhere else in Arkansas, Greer's Ferry or Spring River or somewhere,
Literally anywhere else in Arkansas.
Very logical.
Right. Exactly. So it's a lot. I think logically. Sorry, I'm not trying to be offensive. West Memphis. Shout out to West Memphis. Love y'all a whole lot.
Yes, shout out to West Memphis.
I'm teasing.
Yeah, love everybody.
My mama's
West
still
Memphis
there. It's
especially.
fine.
So you worked at Ponchos.
A lot of fans in West Memphis.
We learn every week. Like, I don't know if there's an iconic Memphis location that Muck has not worked at. Adventure River, Ponchos. You've worked at them. You worked at Putt Putt.
I worked at Putt Putt on summer. I worked for Frosty Treats, the ice cream ding-a-ding-ding, right around the neighborhood guy. I did that for a while. Who else did I work, Chris?
I think I'd love to go for, Choco and, hey kids, how y'all doing? Just like you popping out. It would make my day. I'm sure you're like the most cheerful.
I got a song called Popsicle on like my 11th or 12th record. Called Popsicle, and it was written from my experiences as being a popsicle man. Not with, I say that for the adults. No kids need to listen to that.
Yeah,
all right,
the title kind of sounded like a matching in Memphis question, Muck. So I was kind of worried there, bud.
See, where else did I work? I'll think of other places that I worked and get back.
All right, sure, yeah. Well, would love to hear it. Let's get to question number 3 tonight. Question number 3. Remember, submit your answers at CerritoTrivia.com or CerritoEntertainment.com as we slowly move over to that URL. Kathy is so worried about catching the virus, she even bought a mask to put on her blank.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Kathy is so worried about catching the virus, she even bought a mask to put on her blank.
Y'all are really good at setting these up.
Oh, he's ramping it up now. It's question 3.
Are you going to be normal or are you going to be dirty? Let's see.
I do want to see what y'all put for the West Memphis answer. We're going to see. I know we've got a Dairy Queen conversation going on in at least one of the comment areas right now. But question 3 up right now. Kathy's so worried about catching the virus, she even bought a mask to put on her blank. This portion of the program is being brought to you by Cash Saver. Cash Saver, you can now shop online for in-store pickup or delivery at all 3 of their locations, Madison Avenue, South 3rd Street, and Elvis Presley Boulevard. Cash Saver also now the new owners of the High Point Grocery and High Point Terrace. So if you or somebody you know lives in the area, tell them to go check out the new lower prices and better beer selection at the High Point Grocery. You can go to memphiscashsaver.com/shop to shop at your neighborhood at Cash Saver online. If you live within 6 miles, they will deliver courtesy of DoorDash. All right, so question 3 again, back up on the screen for you right now, as I am curious of what this conversation is going on here with Dairy Queen. We have confirmed the location of the Houston Levy and Walnut Grove Dairy Queen. That is just a gas station, and it's just like a field all around it, and you're not close to anything else, but it's out there.
Y'all be talking about this. Sorry to interrupt you, but y'all have been saying too much Dairy Queen. And where's all my Memphis peeps with Dixie Queen? What's up with that?
That's what I said.
Dairy Queen's like national.
That's what I said. I'm Mr. 901. I said Dixie Queen, bud. I promise you, I love Dixie Queen. Look,
he said it
like a brown bag being clear by the time you walk from the door to the car.
Dude, lime freeze, what? Dude, that's my jam right there. I used to be a pressure washer, funny fact, And Dixie Queen, iconic Memphis location, the company I worked with, we cleaned all of the concrete around the Dixie Queens outside. I had to go middle of the night. So
I'm going to pull
a
a
very
word here.
iconic location.
I actually went to school with the daughter of the guy who owns Dixie Queen.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
I dated
So
the
the Dixie
daughter of
Princess,
guy who owns
the
Butt
Dixie
Butt.
Princess.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she passed away though.
Oh no!
gracious.
Yep.
Rest her soul.
But all right, so yeah, if you go, you can go
Way
check
to
the
bring
Facebook.
it down, Tommy.
Facebook.com/Cerrito. The comments there, people are telling which ones are closed, which ones are open. And shout out to Chelsea Chandler, one of our regular panelists who just joined us. She was winning awards tonight.
Congratulations, Chelsea.
My understanding.
Congrats.
All
Shout
right.
out to Chelsea winning the
What did she
best
win, Mark?
meteorologist in Memphis.
All right. So good. So now the pressure is on if she's the best meteorologist now. The weather's great today. This week's been all right. You know, it's been rainy, but it's been pretty good weather.
She'll
But-
tell you she doesn't have anything to do with what the weather actually
Yeah,
does.
That's a
Just
hill move, Kevin. She
Tries
doesn't
to
have
help you
anything to
know
do with
what
that.
it's
Come
gonna
on.
do.
The panel's
Throw her
coming
under
to
the
a
bus,
consensus
Kevin.
when we like Chelsea. All right. I like it. Her question 3, one more time. We're going to go to Jessica now. Kathy is so worried about catching the virus. She even bought a mask to put on her blank. Jessica, you're up. Puts the mask on her what?
I put a dog
Dog. Yes. All right. Good answer.
because dogs can catch it. So why aren't we protecting our animals too?
There's not many report. They can catch them.
Do they? I don't know.
Not many reports. I mean, they originally said they could. We've got Katrina. I like dog. Dog is a good answer. You dog sit, as we know. Do you still y'all dog sit, right?
I do. Business is booming. Everyone's so excited. They went so long without taking vacations. Now they're like, whatever, we're gonna take it. So yeah, dog business is so good.
You have a dog right now? Or no?
We're actually watching some cats, which are the easiest. That's like, please let us watch your cats because you show up, you feed
you
the
have
cats.
them?
No, they're not here. We go and we feed them at
Oh,
their
yeah.
place. They live in their little cat palace. And we just have to drop by and make sure they're fed. And that's it. They're so easy. You don't have to walk
That's a
them.
gig.
They don't poop on your floor. It's great.
The cats, mostly, you just try not to bother them.
Yes. They just want to be left alone.
Is
Well,
that
let's-
food? Thank you. Please leave.
Katrina, we're up. Puts a mask on her blank.
Well, I am with Jessica on your dog.
Dog. 2 dogs.
Like I
All
get
right.
nervous when I walk my dog, and if he gets too close, like I want to be like 6 feet, little buddy. 6 feet, 6 feet from sniffing that butthole, please.
They've got good senses. They can do it.
All right.
has no
All right. They can
self-control.
do it from 6 feet away or something. Yeah. So we've got the virus. She even bought a mask to put on her blank. Oh, you're up.
I'm gonna go left field and say porch because I'm thinking like get rid of COVID, get rid of mosquitoes, just all that stuff.
I
I
like
like
that idea.
I like that. You
She's
could
just tenting
actually
the house.
Yeah.
put it on a bunch of different. That's a good. That's a good answer.
Somebody put house. That totally counts. Give him the point. I
All
like
right,
that
we've
idea.
got Tommy. You're up. Put it on her blank, her mask. She bought it
Well,
just for this purpose.
She
Her
put it
cat.
on her cat.
Look at that kitty cat.
All right.
One for the cats, all right.
Way better
Always
than my
somebody
dog.
drawing something. She put the mask on her blank, muck sticky.
Oh boy. Well, I had a couple of different options on this, and I think this is like the 3rd time I've used this answer because it's, of course, one of my song titles. But we'll get to
Oh,
that.
the thingy thing is coming
I
up
know.
here.
Spoiler alert.
So my first thought was her vehicle AC system.
Okay.
So there's you a half
Filtration.
of a point. See, I'm
Like
trying
the
to
car bras.
I'm trying to make it interesting for the people. I don't want to just like say the same thing that everybody gets. That way, if you do get one that I said, which would be one that everybody gets, then you get a half of a point in case of a tie. But if you get my real answer, then you're really using your noggin. Okay. So my second one was her cell phone. She wrapped her whole cell phone because whoever she's talking to might breathe through the phone and it might come out and they might give her
Krueger stuff.
coronavirus through her cell phone. I see people that paranoid about it. So
Tinfoil hat
seems
stuff.
possible. But then, of course, Y'all guessed it. Thingy thing. Which
Yeah,
could
you-
mean any number of things.
Yes, always keeping our cash saver score
Wide
team
open.
on their toes.
You use your imagination with thingy thing there.
The All right, so there you
It
go.
doesn't mean what everybody thinks it means in the song, even. So
Just
Well,
just so you know,
all
all
these
these
belly ring.
all these perverts out here have all got it wrong. Just so you know.
Every Muck Sticky song ever has been G-rated. Everybody's just twisted it, right?
No, can't say that. Sorry.
Cannot confirm that.
No.
All right, let us
There
know
are
where you.
multiple meanings for many things that I say in my songs, which you might think is perverse, but I'm actually saying something intelligent, trying to make you think outside the box. But if you do or not, that's up to you.
All right, let us know. Let us know in the comments on Facebook and stuff that you put. We'll see if we got some different answers. Trying to
Kevin-
reconnect and see what's happening outside the Facebook page, but I'm having issues with that chat.
Kevin,
tonight.
in the comments, they should play a game where they find the dirtiest sounding Muck Sticky lyrics and explain how they're not dirty at all.
It's the new game show.
Bonus points if they get that. Two
bonus points. Let's get to question 4. Question 4 tonight. In the blank.
Oh, come on.
In the blank.
Oh my God.
Are you okay, Katrina?
There's a 15-year-old boy in my head
I can
screaming
tell already.
so many things.
So many things. So there's just so many things.
So many thingy things.
There's just so many of them.
In the blank. All right. This portion is brought to you by, it's brought to you by 901 Wrestling. They're live on Twitch now, even though they can't have shows at Rec Room. They're still putting out content live on Twitch twice a week on Wednesday nights at 9 and Saturdays at 8 p.m.
I don't remember refereeing a match.
That
We're going to have to talk to the folks at 901 about that, Katrina.
I'm sure I
I've
was
got some
impartial.
pull there.
you could do the evil twin gimmick here. Classic wrestling gimmick. So 901 Wrestling, follow them on Twitch as we anticipate the big return, at some point. Also, I have to read this because Tommy, you see his face. We're like, where do I recognize Tommy from? Besides that one episode of Matching in Memphis, he is a wrestling manager with 901. You're hosting your own talk show on Twitch. Tommy, how does this work?
Absolutely. Hey, can you full screen me for half a second, bud?
What,
Do
you?
you have that capability? Yeah. Do you have that capability?
I mean,
I can do something else here. Hold on. You
All
want
right.
you, not the graphic, to be full
That's
screen.
right, pal. I mean, I'm here. Why deny the people?
Sure. Yeah, we can. I'm sure we can try to do that. Let me see here. All right. What do you got? You're on. What is this? What is this?
Well, what's going on, everybody? Mr. 901 Tommy Jacks reminding you to join me 11 p.m. Central Time for the Talkin' Tommy Show, where we're going over the classic Memphis Wrestling Review. That's right. We're going back to February 8th, 1981. Watching the whole show, and you can be part of it by joining me, Mr. 901, at twitch.tv/Mr. 901 Tommy Jacks.
Wow.
That man just
Thanks,
did a
bud.
promo on you.
That's the first time we've had somebody with a pre-recorded promo. This is fantastic.
Oh, no, that was live, baby.
That was live? Okay.
The
Couldn't tell.
graphics. Graphics.
Yeah.
You
Thank
got a
you.
whole team. You got a stable of designers, even.
Hey, I am Mr. 901. See, even Muck likes it.
All right.
Man, you rocking it, boy. You pimping big time, dog.
I'm trying, buddy.
Hey,
Doing
Elle,
the
what are
best
you
I can
drinking?
with what I got.
And do what you can with what you have where you are.
Damn Skippy.
Crosstown blackberry cobbler ale.
Got the blackberry cobbler ale.
There we go.
Ooh.
It sounds tasty. How is it?
Pretty good.
Good deal.
Sour.
Really? You got
Crosstown.
That's awesome. Show that drink again because this is pretty cool. I'm getting excited. The best the
Should've
cross
put
like
pink
that
as
is
the-
it looks so bizarre. Do you have it in a glass?
No, just
No,
this is the
That's the can.
This is the
I
can.
know. I'm like, can you pour it in a glass for us? Because I want to see what it looks
Oh, you
like.
want to see the color?
Kevin,
Give me a
Could you do that?
You have to
Yeah.
understand, Kevin's really excited about Beer Fest next week.
Yeah,
And so
we're
we're
super
thinking about
excited.
Beer,
We should have put pink as the color Elle's wearing on, and her
right?
whole, is the color
And it-
scheme of Elle's.
And if she pours this beer out and it's pink as
Okay.
well, like it's gonna be a whole like mood.
It
gonna be-
is
I'd
like
be
it's
like
like,
Mary
this
Poppins
beer.
or
It
something.
looks like dessert. And I have not seen it in
That's
person. I haven't
branding.
got one, so I'm just fascinated to see it. Of course, as Katrina mentioned, the virtual Memphis Beer Festival starts a week from tomorrow. If you're VIP, Saturday night is the big action. There will be 901 wrestling at the event. There's hopefully going to be Muck Sticky. I'm trying to book them. So okay, does kind of match. It matches everything.
Yeah.
Dang of the dome.
Yeah, it's all coordinated.
All
Look at that.
coordinate.
Yeah, am I
Coordinate
playing
with
that
your
thing or
drink.
what, Kevin? I need to
Yeah.
know because
You're like a Pinterest mood board right now. I'm loving it.
What do you need to know, Muck?
am I playing that Beer Fest thing or what?
No, I want you to be on our panel to help decide the next Memphis beer.
Okay.
Or do you want to play?
The name.
What do you want to do?
What do you want me to do? You just want me to be on the panel? I'll be on the
I'm
panel.
hosting a panel just like this. This is what I love to
Yeah.
do. And you are a regular panelist. So I thought you'd come on and help us name the next Memphis beer. Will you be able to bring a list of crossed out ideas?
Sure.
We'll talk more
What
about
time
it.
is it? Yeah, talk to me about it.
It's on It's a week from Saturday in the
Week.
afternoon. What do you usually do on Saturday afternoons, Muck? You're playing golf with name drop.
Man, depends on the weather, but that Saturday, I've got the next day. I'm leaving to go on an adventure the next morning where I'll be out of touch from society and all forms of human contact.
I'm so jealous.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Well, that's exciting. All right,
So
so
a
you will
quarantine
be
on
here
top
that
of the
day. Then.
quarantine.
That is good. We'll get it figured out off air. I do want to tell folks about Pickler Companies. They bring it all together. Pickler Companies. Go to picklercompanies.com for more information. Pickler Companies. They bring you Cerrito Trivia at the Drive-In every Tuesday night. This is our next Tuesday, our last Tuesday night at the Drive-In. I'll tell you more about that later. But Pickler Companies, whether it's wealth management, financial planning, tax planning, estate planning, asset protection, and more, you can get it all at Pickler Companies. Let's get to some answers here in just a second. See what folks are talking about in the comments. I'll look at those after we get to panels. Answers, of course, we still got a real best team name. Find out who that is. The panel will vote on best team name for a 6-pack of beer that the Memphis Made Tap Room, going to the best team name. Here we go. Question number 3. Question 4. I do want to remind folks what it is. It is in the blank. Jessica, you're up. In the blank.
There are so many options for this, but I went nice and I said in the club.
In the club. Oh, I like that. That's a good answer. In the
Mommy in the
club.
club, bottom of the bud, mama, I got what you need.
I really just wanted him to sing. So it's accomplished.
Played him like a
It is-
fiddle.
Sure, you get your request in. Katrina, in the blank.
I'm gonna do an acoustic version of that. Hit me the guitar.
After all of the initial thoughts I had, I realized I need a little Jesus. So I went outside of the format a little bit and went wade in the water.
In,
I literally couldn't come up with anything that wasn't filthy.
in
So sorry.
all right, in the water. All right. Elle, you're up. In the blank.
In the bag.
In the bag. Oh, I like it. In the bag.
Good
in the bag.
answer.
In the,
Good
in the
answer.
Dixie Queen bag, right, Tommy?
Yeah, exactly.
See
Absolutely.
right in it. In the blank. Tommy, you're up. This is yours.
All right. So I'm going to do a deep cut here, right? So it's going to be a little bit before the blank, a little bit after. I don't know how you're going to score this, Kevin. Good luck. Right in the kisser.
All right. So in the kisser.
In the
Yeah.
kisser.
In the
That's a good one.
kisser. In the kisser.
I like
is what
it.
we're-
Pow.
we're right.
Right in the
In the kisser. In the kisser.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah,
I wonder if we're
same
gonna have any
We
matches
need
with this
a
one.
blank and a blank. We need a blank and the blank.
Blankety
It's
blank.
fine. I made my own. It was fine.
I did too. I did too.
All right, Muck. It's down to you here.
All right.
Up.
Well, of course, I had a couple different answers. The first couple are actually they're all musically inspired.
Oh, okay,
So,
good.
my first one was actually it's comes a couple of different things. There's you've heard of the phrase. Oh, I turned the thing on. Turn it back off for me. Sorry.
Muck's the.
Gotta talk to your producer real quick.
Yes.
Sorry. Hand it off to my producer here. All right. So you've heard the phrase a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
In the bush. Okay, yes. Mhm.
And it's
Heard
like
that.
from that Aussie song, In the Bush.
Aussie
in
song.
The bush, in the bush.
From
Okay.
osmosis.
Right. There you go. My man. He knows what's up. All right. So, and then there's well, I'll be on and on for you. In the meantime.
Okay. In the meantime.
It's a popular
Yeah.
phrase, but it's also a Space Hog song. And then I changed the to ya and went with my new music video we dropped yesterday called In Your Neighborhood, baby.
Muck, you can't change the words. You're not going to get a match if you're changing the words.
We're a lawless crew. You can't control us,
in the
Kevin.
neighborhood. Then if somebody says in the neighborhood, that's a popular thing. Give 'em in the neighborhood. The word is neighborhood, but I changed it to ya. So whatever, that don't matter.
All right. That's
Okay, all right. Here,
That's
let
fair.
me fix it. Turn this back on. Let me fix it for Kevin.
yeah. Let me know if you match with Muck
hold
there.
On, no, hold on. I'll get you right, man. I'll get you right since I can't change it. All you rule
I mean, you
followers.
can, but
I just don't follow the rules, man.
Kevin, you
I don't follow
fascist.
anybody's direction. All right, there you go. In the neighborhood.
okay. In the neighborhood.
In
Oh,
parentheses,
homeboy does a complete plug for his thing, all produced and whatnot. I try to plug my song, and you're like, no.
What do you
It's
have?
just because I'm Mr. 901. That's all.
Muck, what do you have? Muck, what? Okay, you've got. I know you have a new song that just came out, right?
No, I don't.
I
make
thought you
music
did have a
at all.
new video or something that just came out.
No, I don't do anything. I'm retired.
Thank you, upset him, Kevin.
All right, we'll come back.
I'm
to you.
not from Memphis.
Hey, Muck, I tell you what, I'll get somebody to do a run-in on Kevin. You just say the word, buddy.
No, it's all good, man. You know, Lil White said that same thing to me when Afro Man pushed me off the stage in Arizona, but I told him don't worry about it too. So
What? You got pushed
That's
off the
a whole
stage
nother
by Afro
story.
Man.
that's a whole nother story for another day.
Okay, what are you drinking? Do you have like McDonald's? What do you have?
Have a drinky drink with a little Riverset rye off in it, you know.
A little song,
Is that a
song.
problem? What's
No.
in my cup is what's in my cup. You never worry about that.
All right.
Eyes on your own paper.
It's what's in my cup. That's my cup. What's in your cup's what's in your cup.
Question 5. Who's ready for question 5? Elle, are you ready for question 5?
But it does
Yes,
have a little
yes.
Riverset.
All right. Here we go. Question 5. Claudia said, I like my men like I like my pronto pups.
What a God, Kevin.
This is what Claudia said.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh my gosh.
Best
Wow.
question of the night so far.
And it is the last question. We will reveal after this question, though, we will tell your scores. We'll have a winner, and we will announce who the best team name is. Best team name getting a 6-pack of beer to Memphis made, where we would be for trivia tonight if there was not a pandemic happening. That's where we had our last trivia event back on March 12th, I believe. Yep. March 12th was our last live trivia at Memphis made. So it's September 24th tonight. But we will, the winning team tonight and best team name, they'll all be entered in the drawing. We'll do the drawing next week. We'll be giving away a VIP tour and tasting of Riverset Rye. So if you win tonight or if you won anytime this past month, be sure you tune in next week. We will be drawing for the winner of the VIP tour and tasting at Riverset. But plus, you'll be getting a prize tonight, which is your choice of Riverset swag. Or we, of course, we also have Bluff City Escape Room passes. Bluff City Escape Room back open, and they've got their safety protocols in effect, as can be a safe way to hang out with folks in your bubble. That's a Bluff City Escape Rooms. There used to be really close to a Dairy Queen, as we keep on theme. But I think the Bartlett Dairy Queen closed. But y'all can correct me there.
But you need to go to Dixie Queen anyway.
Yes, true. Tommy, what is your what was your answer for question 4? It was in the
Kisser.
In the kisser.
Which was also, little known fact, a gimmick for one Wayne Ferris at one time. The kisser. Wayne Ferris.
That was a move?
The honky tonk man. No, it was his gimmick.
That was also a little known fact. Little known fact, that was also one of the nicknames my ex-girlfriend gave me.
There you go.
Honky Tonk Man or in the kisser?
Or Wayne Ferris. We just talking about cousin Wayne.
Wayne? Howdy, Wayne.
All right, let's I've lost everything on the screen here. We're checking in. This is the final question tonight for this edition of Matching in Memphis. Jessica, you got to get up early. Rise and grind. You've been rising and grinding. Tomorrow is Friday, so you sleep in on Saturday, Sunday?
Sorry, I had it muted because we're yelling at the TV with the Lakers Nuggets game and the Thursday night football game. But yes, I can't sleep in anymore. It's really sad. We actually just went on vacation last week and I fall asleep at like 10 p.m. every night. I'm up at 5 without an alarm. I hate who I've become. I am a grandma, but I will sleep in over the weekend because it's been a long week.
Yeah, because that used to be the one time you really couldn't sleep in because you'd have to talk to me on the radio at 10 a.m. So
it's true, but that would prepare me for a long day of college football. So
that is true. Hey, well, congratulations. The Pac-12 is going to play football, right?
I know. USC can hurt me again. I'm so excited. Thank goodness the West Coast can get involved with the rest of the conferences playing sports. But yes, that was the exciting news of the day.
Big time news. All right, so here comes question 5 one more time. Claudia said, I like my men like I like my pronto pups. I'm going to give you another second to think of that while I tell you what is coming up. We've mentioned it already, the virtual Memphis Beer Fest, presented by yours truly in the Madison Growler and Bottle Shops coming up next week. Buy your tickets now at virtualmemphisbeerfest.com. VIP tickets available. They include a concert the night before with Amy LaVere, John Paul Keith, and some extra beers in your package. Here is the lineup for Saturday, October 3rd. Take a look at this, Elle. If you're looking at this, we've got Space Age Sippin', which is so good if y'all have not tried that yet. Not only are we having Space Age Sippin', but we're having 8-Ball MJG. It's their beer. They are going to be there to drink it with you virtually, 8-Ball MJG. Yes. We have Tiger Smash from Bosco's, Hatch Me Outside from Crosstown, Ghost Rivers, Golden Ale, which is their classic, or it's the original Memphis craft beer. And Ghost River, if you don't know, they're switching back to their old logo, so they're as old as new again with them. So this is going to be the first time they're ever putting something in their new old cans. Viva Las Lager, Chocolate Rye Porter from High Cotton, super mega fun. This one right here is you're guaranteed to have super mega fun if you go to the virtual Memphis Beer Fest. And it's a hard seltzer from Memphis Made. This is, if you've not had fun, it's awesome. And of course, Tacky from Wiseacre. So that's the beer lineup. You can buy your tickets now at virtualmemphisbeerfest.com. You can go back and watch our live beer reveal show. Those are the spoilers on the screen right now, but we did reveal those the other day. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun festival. And Tuesday's our last Tuesday night. This is our last Tuesday night at the Malco summer drive-in. We're working on picking a different day, but because the sun keeps setting earlier and we do trivia right before the sunset, you can't have a trivia while people are still at work. So we are looking to move it to the weekend. So hopefully we have an announcement about that coming up. But right now, this is the last Tuesday. It might be the last time we do trivia at the drive-in. It's an hour before the movies. Tenant still playing there. New Mutants still playing at the summer drive-in. This week is Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader trivia. And then, of course, we'll be back here next week with more Matching in Memphis presented by Riverset Rye. And listen to this big announcement. Next week is the season finale of Matching in Memphis. It is the season finale, episode 15. We've lasted longer than virtual trivia. Will be the season finale next week. It's not the end of Matching in Memphis. We're going on a hiatus, and we've got some new fun game shows that we'll be playing in October that we will announce some of that information to you next week. So next week, if you've been enjoying Matching in Memphis or you know somebody who has, make sure they tune in. It is the season finale next week. Thanks to Riverset Rye for the 15 weeks of sponsoring this program. And it will be back We'll be back. We're just taking a break, and we will continue to play games, and we'll continue as well to catch up with one Muck Sticky and some of my other friends from around here. I'm going to get y'all involved in this stuff. Jessica, Katrina, L, Tommy, don't think you're off the hook here with matching ending. We're gonna these game shows are gonna involve y'all as well coming up. But the final question, and your final answers for this question. Again, Claudia said, "I like my men like I like my pronto pups." ... Jessica.
This was a tough one, Kevin. tough one to end on. So we went with lengthy because you can never have too long of a pronto pup.
Nice.
Great
That's
cameo by
perfect.
Mr. Benson.
Perfect timing.
Oh, Mr. Benson,
Good
I
answer.
like that. Thank you.
Exactly.
Make it catch on.
Lengthy. I like it. Lengthy. Katrina, you're up.
Well, as a noted Memphis misandrist, hot, fresh, and not talking.
Hot, fresh.
Also,
not
the pronto pup.
talking. All right. Oh, what's up? What you got here?
My answer is
Like,
baked.
I'm just imagining y'all we getting your orders at the pronto pup stand like this. Go ahead.
It's baked.
Give me a quiet one.
Baked.
Baked.
Oh,
Baked. All right. There we go.
you get a fan of
Baked.
Muck Sticky out of that one.
A healthier alternative.
Tommy, what do you have? What do you think, Claudia? How does she like her pronto pup?
See, I know since last time I was on here, I know you guys all thought you knew what I was going to do, which was something horrible. But I didn't. I said covered in mustard.
Covered in mustard.
It puts the mustard
Claudia,
on its
geez.
skin.
Well, if you get
That's
like
right.
a sunburn, like mustard's supposed to be good for it. So maybe
I think she just
I'm
did
trying to help.
mustard.
Mustard's good on them to me.
Mhm.
you ought not talk like that. He's just a boy.
You ought not say them things. You just a boy. There's these two fellers standing on a bridge going to the bathroom. One feller says the water's cold. One feller says the water's deep. I believe one feller come from West Memphis, Arkansas. Get it?
Muck's bringing it all back here. Pronto pup. Oh, pronto pup. How does she like her
What
pronto
was
pup?
You
that?
did this. You did this.
Muck, you're up. This is Claudia's pronto pup here.
Okay.
How does she order her pronto pup?
Well, this is kind of tough. There's so many options, and I wasn't really sure. In all honesty, Kevin, and I hope I've done it tonight and the last couple of times, I've genuinely tried to make an effort to give more answers that are more like what people would actually give, so they get more matches instead of using my, whatever thing. So,
Okay.
but this
All
one
right.
I had a tough time with. So, I had several ones. Let's see if I can get this without closing the screen again. All right. Thick and meaty,
Okay.
maybe.
Thick and meaty. Okay. Yeah.
Foot long.
Foot long. That's a good answer. Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
And these are all 5-pointers. On a stick.
That's
Maybe she's kind of morbid. I don't know. But then I had to go with fried at the fair. Bunch of dudes walking around fried at the fair. So.
That's a
You
really
are
good
correct.
answer. Goes
You
right
are
with
correct.
baked.
Yeah, it's kind of in line with baked. I thought,
All right.
Who
Those are
hasn't
some
been
good.
fried at the fair.
Those are some good answers. Y'all did a good
if
job.
if you say at the fair, you get a point, and then if you say fried, I guess you get a point too.
Right at the fair. All right. Muck, not only a panelist, he's also the judge.
Well, of my answer.
Muck, we were nominating him to replace RBG here.
No,
Yeah,
not replace, just
Take your
add
spot.
consultation.
Assist.
We got an RBG team name, which made me think of rest in peace. All right, so here which is the team name. So here are your team name choices, panel. Y'all going to vote on these real fast. We have 4 teams that submitted names for the contest tonight, and they are L Ghost River Golding, Tired of Lame Panel Team Names, RIP RBG TCB, Gentlemen for Extraordinary Legalization. Those are the 4 teams that have submitted team names tonight. Gentlemen for Extraordinary Legalization, RIP RBG TCB, Tired of Lame Panel Team Names, and L Ghost River Golding. That is your names here. Muck, I'm being told that somebody put in the hood for that last one.
All right. See, there you go.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's got to count.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. I think it counts. Hood should count. In the hood. I think that it counts. We've all right. So this is the last one. Let us know if your Pronto Pup orders, your real Pronto Pup orders, if you would like. There, I do.
I want you guys to know I barely stopped myself from answering one in each hand because I'm happily married. Very happily. Very happily. Totally.
You like your men?
Coleman's answers do not reflect that of her marriage. That's
just 2 of them.
All right. Do y'all need to meet or anybody need? All right. Let's go. What are the team names? Y'all tell me what your favorite team name is. Jessica, you're up.
I'll go with RIP RBG TCB.
All right. Here we go. RIP RBG. Katrina.
type.
I do think that they were playing to us just a little bit because I had to go with that one too. RIP RBG TCB.
What does that stand for?
Take care of business.
I know that, but what's
Rest
the
in
middle?
peace, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You took care of business, is how I.
Got you. The acronym threw me off.
All right.
She
So
took
we've
care
got
of business.
we know Tommy what he didn't vote for. All right. We get which one are you? We've got 2 votes for RBG already here.
I picked the Ghost River Golden one.
Of course. There we go. She's right
Play
into
to the
that
judge. Play to the judge.
Yeah. All right. Ghost River Golden one. Tommy, what is your vote?
All right. So I didn't answer with all the initials, but I answered with initials. I don't know. Me and Muck might be on the same page. Gentlemen for Extraordinary Legalization.
I thought that maybe I saw that coming a little.
All right.
Thanks.
Muck, your vote for team name winning a 6-pack.
And my first time drawing a picture.
Oh, wow. This is a historic first. Legalization.
Oh, no.
We're tied up, which is this is L on your first appearance here, L.
You got to break the tie.
You're going to have to break the tie. We have 2 votes for RBG, 2 votes for legalization.
Is she allowed to override and just choose what she wants?
No, because we already know what she wanted.
I'm trying to help.
So we do have a tie for best team name. I'll give you a second here. This is a big deal. You're gonna have to choose between one of those 2, RBG or legalization, which were exactly. If you want, do you want me to tell you the entire names again? Do you need to know those?
No.
You know.
I'm gonna give it up for RBG.
Give it up for RBG. All right, RBG. Congratulations.
Now that I know what it stood for. I've been hitting the headlight, guys. Come on.
I almost put that for my West Memphis answer, the medical marijuana dispensary.
Wait.
I thought you.
Katrina, you're the expert.
I almost said that. But I wasn't sure if it was there yet or not. There is one there now. Cool.
Last time I hung
How
out
close to the Dairy Queen?
was
Because
red.
it would make sense to be close to the Dairy Queen or the Poncho.
I mean, if it's not right next door, they missed. They left money on the table.
Speaking of, are you okay? You seem to be on fire. What was that? Is that
me?
smoke? Some sort of smoke? I saw some in Muck's room earlier. Are you guys okay?
Where?
Yeah, I burn sage regularly.
Oh, dope. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Best team name. All right. I think we have our winner. We'll go ahead and announce the winner in just a second. Again, next week we're doing the drawing for the VIP tour and tasting. and it will be the season finale of matching in Memphis. So the winner overall is Tired of Lame panel team names with 7 matches. 7 matches for Tired of Lame panel team names.
Hey, I got a little problem with that because there are a lot of very cool team names on this show, I must say. I've heard a lot of very cool ones. So I don't know why they named their team that, but
that's a very good question. All right, before we get out of here, Muck's got his guitar. I think they're just tired. I think they're tired of the knowing that the panel will vote for their team, their name with their team with their name on it. So I think that's what they have.
Oh, okay. So that's a direct shot.
You might have to like make it where you're not eligible to vote for a team name that reference your name in it.
Like, I hear you.
Because that'll stop them from pandering to us, and we love being.
Y'all want that? That's what y'all
love attention.
Yeah. Is this a regular occurrence?
Are we not jerks?
It is very regular.
Rude to the people that say they do something nice to us. You know, if you don't vote for them, I mean, that's being rude to somebody that's being nice to you, right?
That means they love us.
Well, maybe.
I'm a fan of you. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna ignore you and go with this over here. Oh, you have to say, hey, thanks. You know,
it was actually clever.
And it was good. Yours was good.
We did have. I could see a reason to vote for every name tonight that we had. All right, so we do have our winner. That was the team that won is the team that did not like any of the team names that we've had recently. so
they should be happy.
Well, congratulations.
Jessica, Rise and Grind. You'll be rising and grinding very early, but we can tune in at 8:00. You're doing the show with Megan Triplett. She's your co-host, but your producer, people who are watching, I know if they're fans of Cerrito Entertainment, they know CJ Hurt. He's now on your show.
Oh, yeah.
The most popular Cerrito Entertainment host is CJ. Sorry, Katrina and me. I'm talking about myself too.
Oh, right here. I can hear you.
I can hear myself. He's the anyway. So CJ's on your show too. He's been an awesome addition.
He's the best, and it's thanks to you, because from your show, he was your producer on those Saturday mornings, and then he made the intro music of me with Justin Timberlake, and it was a match from that point forward.
Nice.
That's true. Yeah, you're doing reenactments. Y'all got D'Angelo though now.
We do every Wednesday, and he's going to be on The Amazing Race. We were like, cool.
You didn't know about it.
We had no
idea.
He
didn't ask you to be.
He is.
Yeah.
The idea they're recording. Like, when did they record it?
2018. So it happened 2 years.
What?
Ago. Yeah, I know.
Keep quiet about it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to NDA all that.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel! All right. So Rise and Grind tomorrow. Katrina, she'll be around.
Actually, You Look Like is coming back. I've finally gotten everything set up, so we'll be doing
all right.
I can't promise a date yet. We got to set everything up, but probably October we'll have a show. So we'll be doing it remote.
So a virtual edition of You Look Like. If you've not seen that show,
can't wait. I miss it a lot. It's been 7 months, and I miss my baby.
Yeah, how are y'all going to get that smoky vibe from the P&H to go virtual? Did y'all figure that part out? Is that what y'all been working on?
Yes, that's been the actual problem. All the images are too clear. So
you can hire me. I'll give you a smoky vibe.
You sign up for Patreon, and I will mail you a tissue that I blew cigarette smoke into, so you can feel like you're at the P&H.
Wait, so you have a Patreon as well?
We do. It's not very, very active right now since we've been
not doing anything,
but it will kick back up. Just look for it in October, and I'll make sure to share the announcements.
Yeah, absolutely. And Elle, your newsletter, tell people the link to check that out.
It's things I saw this week at substack.com, and there'll be a new one out in the morning. So good time.
Brand new one, recapping
we keeping you
tonight's episode.
I finished it.
Oh, okay, you're more responsible than me.
Wait, so it's not going to include spoilers from tonight's matching in Memphis?
No.
Oh. Tommy Jacks, you're live streaming in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, 11 p.m. Talking Tommy show. But you said something about that virtual beer fest, Kevin.
Yes,
didn't you? All right. So, and I heard something about 901 being there. Do you know how you found out 901 was going to be doing something there? Because I let that little information out, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be there with the former 901 wrestling champion, Chris Ward. We're going to be live at the Rec Room. And this message goes out to Justin Cole, the 901 wrestling champ. You're basically a paper champ because you've held the belt since COVID.
Talk about
show
Swole
up at
Justin
the
Cole.
rec room during the Big Swole Justin Cole. You've heard of him.
Hey.
He's a big cheater. And he's got a belt that doesn't belong to him. So tune into the virtual beer fest. I'm going to drag a camera person from 901 there. We're going to beat the brakes off of him and show everybody who the real champ is.
So live from we haven't had live wrestling at the rec room in quite some time. So all right. So this is interesting. Okay.
Yeah, this is
I know.
gonna be a
All I
beatdown,
knew is
Kevin. I don't know about wrestling. It's going to be a beatdown.
well, it's going to be a beatdown, a 901 wrestling beatdown at the virtual Memphis Beer Festival. I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. All right, we've got Muck, who really did have a new song come out, and it does have another song coming out tomorrow, is what I understand. Is going to perform something here to send us on our way this evening, as he does when we are lucky.
You might have to apologize, Kevin.
But I do, yeah. Muck.
No, it's okay. No apology necessary. I've heard everything. I promise you, I have heard everything. When you talk about thick skin and hardened soul, I'm so beyond that. So it's all good. I promise you.
Well, I'm sorry, Muck.
I'm lighthearted about it because I'm gonna sing a funny song for you. You can find me in a club, bottle full of bub. I got what you need if you're into taking drugs. I ain't into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rubbed. You can find me in a club, bottle full of bub. It's your birthday, y'all. Happy second birthday. Woo, whoever's birthday it is. I love you. Have a good day. And we'll see y'all next week for the finale. Toodles.
Season finale next week. Thank all y'all on the panel. Thank all y'all for playing and tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Muck, you want to play something? You look like you're playing something else. You good?
No, I'm good.
You good? All right.
I'm gonna wait till we get off and save the magic for the recording.
Hey, come hang out on Twitch with me, Muck.
Hang out.
Bye, everybody.
Is that somebody? Is that a girl's name?